Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. So I'm going to do one of these chi-chis. I still got a couple of these left from when I bought a bunch of them, different kinds. So I don't have any beers to review right now because I've been buying different stuff. Bought those 3 different kinds of, well, 2 eggnog types and then the Kahlua mudslide. Those 2 things I still got to review. Waiting for Jeremy to do those with me. So I still got some little shooters, little shooter liquors, and then a couple of these things, these chi-chis. So so I've been waiting on Jeremy for those 2 things, and then or for the eggnog things, and then the Kahlua thing. Trying to get organized in my mind here, all over the place. So anyway, so this little chi-chis here, this is Ruby Red Margarita wine cocktail. It's a grape wine with natural flavors, 12.5% ABV, 25 proof. Refrigerated after opening. Produced and bottled by Glenmore Distillers out of Owensboro, Kentucky. www.sazerac.com. The zesty and sweet flavor of ruby red grapefruit creates the delicious taste you accept in a premium margarita. So I got a little glass here, some little ice in it. Got some, just in case. So, sea salt. That's what I was trying to think of. Sea salt in there. Smells good. Nice appearance. Smells good. Has a grapefruit, kind of an aroma. Has a little sweetness. Ooh, man, it is cold here in the shade. Man, I almost need a stocking cap out here. Up front, the sun is shining up there, but my house, the sun is going back that way, setting. So that's where the sun is still hitting, but the house is blocking it. So, button up. I've been coughing, so I don't want to cough anymore. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Sweet. You get a little bit of the grapefruit. Says it looks like there's a lime on there. Yeah, there could be lime in there. There's something there. It's kind of tart, tangy. Of course, that could still be the ruby red grapefruit kind of flavor. Grape wine, you do get, it does kind of give off a wine kind of taste. There's a little bit of a bitter, kind of a grapefruit kind of a skin that's in there. Or actually, grapefruits are somewhat already kind of sour or bitter a little bit until you add something to it a lot of times. But it tastes good. You get the alcohol a little bit, sure enough, but it's all right. That's good. I give it a 5 because it's drinkable. Let's make it more of a margarita, and let's add a little bit of sea salt in there. Would have been better rimmed with it, but I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring anything to rim it with, like a lime or something, or to dip it in. That's not very much. Usually, I mean, if it's rimmed, it's loaded with salt, right? Yeah, you still get essence of salt. That's what's bad about having this cough. Even when I don't have a cough, salt makes me cough. So when I already have a cough and I eat anything salty, it doesn't have to be salt. This stuff that's salty, it makes me cough. So that triggers it a lot of times, aggravating. So I got other stuff I want to do. I got a Stella Artois can, 24 ounce. That crap. Who was it that requested that I drink a Stella and have a little chat hangout? Can't remember who it was now. If I thought about it hard enough, I could probably remember, but I got it written down. So I got a hangout beer. I just need the right opportunity. I don't want to be in a hurry when I do it, so usually it's better if at least my wife is off busy doing something. I don't have to worry about, that she's just sitting in there waiting for me. So so I'm kind of waiting for a day like that. And what else? I got lots of stuff I'm waiting to do. I still want to do a live stream. I've been wanting to do one of those, but I need Jeremy to help me get set up. And and then it's another day that I could be on there for a little bit talking to you guys, which I think it's gonna be fun to do. But I need to not have to worry about somebody's, waiting for me to get done so we can do something, something like that. And if my wife's out busy shopping or something, and Jeremy's there, he can hang out, do the live stream with me. We've only done it once, I think. It was fun, but my problem was, how I like to reply. Everybody talking to me on there, I was reading them and I was trying to, each one I was like trying to answer each, each thing that somebody would say, but Jeremy's like, Dad, you can't necessarily answer every one of those. They're coming in too fast. You're gonna have to let some slide by, which I don't like the sound of that, because I like to make sure everybody knows that I'm acknowledging them. So last time I think I missed some, and I just went back after I was done and answered them after we uploaded the video or something like that. But I guess I'm going to have to say it at the beginning of the live stream. Excuse me, I'm not going to be able to answer everybody, so I'm just going to have to pick and choose, and then tell you guys that I will answer them after the video is done or something. A lot of them are just hi, hey there, hey Jerry. But this is kind of warming me up a little bit. 12.5%. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, over the weekend we had, I think it was Saturday, we had tree trimmers out here in the backyard, going along the lines, trimming some trees back. It was funny because there was like 5 guys back here, and all of them were on their phones at one time. All of them were, doing, looking at their phones and stuff. One was up in the tree over here. Looked like he had fallen asleep or something. Then I had another one that sat down on my ramp that goes into my shed, sitting there looking at his phone. Had another one back over that way, looking at his phone. Must have been break time, but or something. But I was back here working on a Plinko board I'm building, and that one dude that sat on my ramp that goes into my shed. I mean, if I really needed to go in there, I would just walk up behind him and say con permiso, but I didn't need to go in there. It wasn't a 911, so the lights just come on out here. But it was just kind of funny that he sat right there. He's already seen me going in and out. So it's like, does he know that I could be needing to go in there? He wasn't like right in the way. He was just kind of sitting there on the ramp. So the ramp's going to bounce him as I'm going in, It was just kind of weird. They all seemed to be really nice. First thing they did when they went back here is they sprayed my fence line, which is right in that area, and all along that area right over there I have honeysuckle that grows, and it's really nice. Smells good. It can be kind of pretty, and they sprayed that fence line, and I don't know what they sprayed it with. If it's just something that just kills poison ivy, that's one thing, but if it's going to kill my honeysuckle, I wasn't really happy about that. But what can I say? Anyway, I don't know why they sprayed that fence line anyway. There's nothing there that's going to grow up into, that's all vines. It's not going to grow up into the lines. So I don't understand that part. I used to work for the city. That's not who these are. This is a tree, they're a tree service, But, anyway, honeysuckle's pretty hardy. It'll grow back probably eventually. But I think it's been probably 6 years since we had tree trimmers back in here. They don't make it down this way very often, but it's a lot of our trees back in here that cause us the problems. I have a lot of dead trees right now that I need to cut down and burn. That was good. I liked it. That was pretty good. Yeah, anyway, on my way out this morning, this is just a little chat thing going on. On my way out, because I leave at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, and the front area of my house is not lit up like real well. So I walked outside, hacking and coughing, and stuff, and I go through my gate, and I'm at my truck, and I look out across the street. Across the street, there's an abandoned property. There's nothing over there, nothing built, just kind of a field now. And there's a little driveway where there used to be a house over there, but that's not lit over there. But my porch light comes on when I go out. I'm looking across the street, and there is a dark silhouette where there shouldn't be a dark silhouette. I mean, it's not a person, it's an animal, and it's just sitting there, and I don't know what it is. So as I'm getting into my truck, before I get into my truck, I turn my lights on to see what it is, you know, and it's a black dog sitting over there, just sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? So I go ahead and get into the truck because I didn't know what his intentions was, if he was hungry, um, or what. He said, that looks like a nice, juicy, fat man right there. I think I could like make a couple, 2 or 3 dinners out of him. So I go ahead and get in and start my truck with my lights on so I can kind of keep an eye on him. As I'm getting into my truck, he starts walking over. He starts walking over to see. He's getting into the front of my truck, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, he's just sitting there. And I roll down my window. I say, well, what are you doing? I'm talking to him, you know. He just kind of looked at me and then looked away and looking up the street like he's waiting for somebody. And pretty soon he starts to wander just a little bit away, and I go ahead and pull out. I needed to go anyway. I let my truck warm up a little bit. But I had my son, he gets up. He's going to go to work, you know, about 6:45 or something. And I texted my wife. I said, tell Jeremy that there is a dog out here somewhere. Could possibly be one. So just to kind of watch out for him. I said, he doesn't act aggressive or anything. So maybe fine. Giving him the heads up. We used to have like a lot of stray dogs around here. Don't have that much anymore. But I just kind of have to look around just to make sure there's nobody waiting around either, because this isn't the greatest of neighborhoods. It's got a little bit of a reputation, some of the streets around here. We're in what's called West Tulsa, and it's been known for a lot of unreparable activity. Is that the word? I don't know. But it's not as bad as what we call North Side. North Side's the worst side. Southeast is what we call the high society, you know, uppity type town. If any of you are from Tulsa or in Oklahoma and you know Tulsa somewhat, then you kind of know what I'm talking about. But every town has it. Every town has the side that's the bad side, and every town has the side that's the, you know, the rich side or the well-to-do side, you know, high society people. So you kind of get what I'm saying. This over here is the countryside, kind of like, you know, there's not a whole lot of nice houses. These are like all old houses that was built in the 40s or earlier. This is our redneck, you know, side over here somewhat. But okay, well, I guess I better cut this short. Might have some more of these where I'm going to chat a little bit after I do a review. Just kind of talk to you guys. I want to do a review. I need to weigh myself, and I'm going to, because you guys, a lot of you have already seen the channel update. So I want to weigh myself and then make a little video telling you guys where I'm at, and kind of give you maybe a day by day video update or something, telling you where I'm at and what I've done. I don't know, might be fun, you think? Anyway, might do something like that, because I want to try to make this work. I need to. I'm over 200 pounds, and I've not ever been like, I'm probably 210 right now. I've never been that heavy before. I've stayed at 198, 200, kind of bounce back and forth in that area. But now I'm just gain weight quicker. You know, when you get older, like I've said, older people have more trouble losing weight, have to work harder to lose it, because we don't have that energy, we don't have the metabolism anymore to lose weight and stuff. So it's gonna be a job to lose it. But I just have to have that mindset, you know, to achieve it. So we'll see what happens. There might be shorts. There might be video shorts. I don't know. I don't usually like doing those so much, but maybe you guys. So if you're listening to this chat right now, know this, that might see a short, like a lot of shorts. Even though it's not summertime, you're gonna see a lot of shorts. Anyway. It's got a mouthful of salty water. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. I'll wear my stocking cap outside next time. I know that. I've had pneumonia before. That's no walk in the park. 2 weeks out of work is what that did to me. Had a small spot of pneumonia on my lung. They called it walking pneumonia or something like that. So yeah, that put me out of work for 2 weeks. It was back in the 90s. That was a terrible, terrible time. Did not enjoy that at all. I think I might have a story time about that. I don't know. Check out the story time with Jerry's on the playlist. You might enjoy some of those. I keep bringing that up, but I don't think many people take advantage of that. If you like stories, those stories would be great for you to drink a beer to, you know? So if you want to drink a beer to some of Jerry's stories, chats, you might get a kick out of a lot of those. Bye.